opponent. And Tyson starts with a fury, and Bruno tries to punch back. Bruno down after a right hand. It is scored as a knockdown. So we've had a knockdown in the first 20 seconds of the bout.
Fastest knockout in heavyweight history, 55 seconds.
I kind of figured this would be somewhat of a street fight. It's not really boxing right here. Mike Tyson is traditionally doing what he does in the past. He's done in the past, rather. Go inside. Bruno's trying to make him respect him. A lot of rabbit shots thrown. Back of the head punch thrown by Frank Bruno.
Richard Steele warning Bruno not to hold Tyson at the back of the head. Mike seems oblivious to the right hands from Bruno. He just wants to get in and throw.
Somewhat of a smart tactic about holding on, but one thing about it, Bruno has a tendency, Jim, to stand straight up. As he throws his punches, he backs away, which leaves him susceptible to left hook.
Mike began with a fury going to the head. He has not yet thrown body shots, which a lot of people thought would be Bruno's biggest problem early.
There's blood from Bruno's nose.
Come on, let him go, Frank.
Solid left and a right by Tyson, and now Bruno rabbit punches Mike as he takes him to the ropes.
And again, it's a smart tactic by Frank Bruno. You know what's happening, because Mike hasn't fought in a while, Mike is getting a little anxious now. He's trying to throw little shots, and referee Steele is trying to, well, he's giving a warning.
And Bruno's getting a useful breather here as Richard Steele takes plenty of time to sort things out. Still a minute to go in the round.
Bruno told us that he's stronger than Mike Tyson. I don't particularly agree. Mike is incredibly strong.
Tyson finally went to the body in that last exchange. Now Bruno lands a short left inside, and Tyson wobbles for a second.
There's that puncher's chance I had talked about.
And now another left hand from Bruno. And it is Mike Tyson who for a second there lost his balance.
Mike was really rocked by that shot by Frank Bruno.
The crowd here stunned by the early fury of this action. Bruno is going to make it out of the first round, and so for that matter does Tyson.
One man down, the other man wobbled. I'll take it.
And as Mike Tyson said at the top of our show, he's back.
Much more of warfare than we expected.
You heard him there.
But the referee has taken a point from Bruno. Let's take a look at the knockdown. This is that same knockdown. It was a short right inside that seemed to hurt Bruno, and then he went down from a shot on top of the head. And here is Bruno coming back with that right hand, and then the left. And there was the left that wobbled Tyson. But remember, the referee has taken a point away from Bruno.
As round two begins, Tyson lands a solid left hook.
It's apparent that Bruno is working on his left hand too, because in the past, it's always been his right hand that was able to do the damage. The left hook was able to daze and hurt Mike Tyson.
Get out! Get on back, Frank! Frank, step back, step back!
See, even inside, Jim, I don't think it's good for Bruno to just stand there, because Tyson's arms are shorter, he can get those little shots in there.
Get on back, Frank! Get on back!
Left hand to the body by Bruno, and Tyson wailed back, but missed.
Bruno needs a jab out there to keep Tyson off balance.
Bruno's got the distance now that he needs to jab. but he hasn't started to throw it with any consistency, just pawing with it so far.
What Bruno's doing in the Southern Elementary, he's measuring with the jab and trying to drop the right hand. Just can't wait so long. Just keep it out, just paw it out there.
Tyson with two chopping lefts inside. Bruno landed a right to the face of Tyson, but didn't have any leverage behind it.
Go hold him, go hold him.
The Englishman in the crowd chanting, Bruno, Bruno.
Punching it out, punching it out. There we go.
Bruno here trying to outmuscle Mike Tyson like he stated earlier.
Punching it out, working it out.
And certainly Tyson exercising more caution, perhaps with the memory of that short left hook.
Caution and respect. Mike trying to drop that right hand in on there.
Punching it out.
Trying to load it up, which he might be able to do against a fighter as slow and mechanical as Bruno.
Well, it's apparent that Bruno's been doing some homework. Look at him. The left hook, he turned it into an uppercut.
And there's an uppercut from Tyson. But Frank Bruno has shown us some monumental improvement with the left hand since his last appearance on HBO against Tim Witherspoon.
I would like, if I was in Tyson's corner, I would like to see some body shots because Bruno is a tall guy. The body shots will do some damage. Bring those hands down.
Come on, working it out.
Mike fanned the air mightily with the left hook.
There you go.
And there's another short left inside by Bruno. He is astonishingly effective with it. Right hand by Tyson landed flush on the jaw. Bruno in trouble again.
Mike's going to push it now.
Another good tough round, and a lot of people have lost their bets for betting that this fight would end in the first 2 rounds. It was a sucker bet. Sometimes the suckers win. Usually they don't.
7-17 to come inside. And throw those punches with bad intentions. Mean.
Now use your left hand to get in. Don't lay on the outside. Close that gap, right? Get in the inside. Left jab, right? Use that left jab to get you in there. Side to side, right? Don't lay still.
Whack with that right when he comes. You're going to flip him underneath like he did, okay? Frank, now get yourself. Frank, get yourself together now. You can fucking do it, okay? I'm telling you. Come on. He took his best shots, now come on.
Here's Tyson with that straight right hand. Very good, straight, classic right hand.
Round 3 begins. Both fighters anticipated the bell, and Richard Steele had to pull them apart.
Punching it out, Ed. Punching it out. Don't hold him, Bruno. Don't hold him.
Tyson going to the body.
Exactly. And this way he can bring some hands down, slow down the movement of Frank Bruno.
And Bruno continues to win respect inside, particularly with the left.
You're holding, Frank. You're holding. Punching it out, Ed. Let's go. Come on, punch it side to get out. Punching it out.
Mike Tyson, I recall, throws a bolo shot with the same hand. And I wait for that same shot to the body, to the head.
All right, break. Stomach.
Tyson is not jabbing to get in as he did in his recent bouts. He's just stepping in and throwing shots. A brutal body shot there.
That shot there takes so much out of an opponent, especially later rounds.
Stomach. You're holding.
Mike appears to, he wants now to just bob and weave and get in as opposed to using his left jab.
Come on, let's go. Working it out. Break. Stomach.
Right hand by Tyson, partially blocked.
Come on, work it out. Hold it. There we go, Mike. There we go. Come on, Bruno. Break. Stomach. Come on, punching it out. Don't hold him, Frank.
Some English observers said Bruno didn't know how to clinch and hold inside, but he's done a reasonable job of it so far.
Jim, to prepare him for this kind of fight for the last year, They've had Bruno wrestling in mid-ring with the strongest man in Great Britain. So this exact kind of fight.
Larry, I think it paid off because it gave him a sense of knowing how to tie his man up. It's very unorthodox, but it's worked.
Come on, work and get out. Let him go, Frank. You're holding, you're holding. All right, Bert, step back, Mike.
The most successful fighters against Tyson have been those who've been able to hold him and throw his rhythm off.
All right, Bert, step back.
Mike is getting a lot of shots off here, but only one or two at a time, not in big bunches. Bruno chopping away with the right hand, not doing much damage, but making Tyson aware that he's willing to fight back. This has been a highly creditable effort so far by a Frank Bruno who could easily have been gone in round one.
No holding, no holding.
Some body shots by Frank Bruno.
Come on, work and get out there, work and get out. Work.
A left hand after the bell by Tyson. And the Britishers in the crowd react.
If he makes it through another couple of rounds, they'll give him Scotland.
You gotta work his body a little bit more. Then set it up to the head. Some body shots, baby. You gotta use a lot of them sevens. A lot of sevens.
You must slip and hit, Michael. Don't walk straight in. That's what he's waiting for.
Finish him off.
Use
right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. All right. Come on. Gotta use a lot of sevens to get in there. Stay inside. All right, stay inside. Be mean in there.
Larry F. got it 30-25 favor of Mike Tyson in the first round. Frank Bruno lost a point because of the knockdown and a point because Richard Steele took away a point for holding.
And for the record, let's note that the chief second in Tyson's corner is not Jay Bright. It is Aaron Snowell who does most of the talking to the fighter.
Tyson now is told to use the jab as opposed to just walking in, and he's doing just that.
He's not going to have to for too long if he lands another right hand like the one he just landed moments ago. But Bruno seems to be okay.
Watch it out, break, step back, step back, step back, step back, step back.
Blood again now from Bruno's nose. Probably as the result of that early right hand in this round.
Don't hold it, let him go, Mike.
What Bruno should be doing is throwing some uppercuts. As Mike comes in without using his left jab, he needs to raise Mike's chin.
Let's go, Frank. Let's go. Let him go.
Or either jab. I would suggest a jab because jab doesn't allow you to get into trouble. If you stick it out quick enough and snap it.
That jab won't do him much good.
It's a lazy, it's what we call, Jim, a lazy jab. And lazy jab, it's always a counter right hand that follows it.
It's the kind that Tyson will simply walk through. Left hook got just behind the glove of Bruno. Bruno with the left. Not as solid as the ones in rounds 1 and 2.
You're holding, Mike. Come back, don't hold his hand.
Bruno is a big man. He's a physically strong man. And I would, again, suggest that Tyson wear him down. The same principles of chopping the tree down. You got to kill the foundation.
Step back. Step back, step back.
There's a body shot. That's what you mean by chopping the man down.
And you see now, Mike is starting to get off a body attack.
Get your arm back, Frank. Get your arm back, Frank.
But again, Ray, 1 or 2 punches at a time.
Well, we need to see a series of combinations thrown to the midsection of Frank Bruno. Bruno needs to throw a snap his jab.
Come on, punch it, get out of there. Get your arms back, pull them back. Come on, Mike, pull your arm back.
This is when it's dangerous for Frank Bruno because, again, he's an erect target as he stands straight up.
All right, break.
And that's why Mike jumps in with the left hook.
Earlier in his career, Tyson had a tendency to be lazy in clinches, not to throw the body shots that were necessary. Then he stepped up the pace, was very effective with it. Tonight, there's been a little of both.
Two stiff left jabs by Mike Tyson.
Step back. Don't hold him, Mike. Let him go. Come on.
I'm sure Tyson's corner going to tell him to work the body. and use the jab as opposed to just going in with his head.
And come straight up the middle and use the uppercut like that. He's been effective when he comes straight up the middle instead of winging shots from side to side.
That cheer you hear is for the over and under of 4 rounds, which a lot of people bet. But what's going on here, gentlemen, is another bone crusher Smith-Tyson fight, which isn't the most beautiful kind of fight to watch. But Bruno is just trying to survive now. He's really not fighting.
You're hurting when you're falling in. Throw that right hand, twist it that way. All right? Doing good.
Suck it up. A fucking good wallop on the left hook off the jab, okay? Took him by surprise. When it comes in, it's both and whack, you got to whack it. Come on, you're in charge. There's nothing wrong with you. Come on, let's have it. Go! Move it, Frank.
That is Aaron Snowell, the new face, whom you saw whispering into Tyson's ear.
Let's see how far Tyson has come since that Bone Crusher Smith fight, which was a very unsatisfying fight for him and the crowd. Let's see if he knows how to chop the man down.
You know, Mike's getting a little over anxious, and he's coming in with his feet together and his chin exposed.
I think he's been over anxious virtually since the opening bell, Ray.
Well, too many times people say, well, this fight won't go 3 rounds or 2 rounds. And sometimes the fighter believes that. Frank Bruno doesn't believe it.
Solid right hand inside by Tyson. Again, Bruno ties him up.
I heard Bruno corner say, throw some uppercuts.
Don't hold him, Frank. Don't hold him.
Bruno trying that left hook inside, but the starch has gone out of this. No longer does it hurt Mike the way it did in rounds 1 and 2.
Break. Stop it. You hold it, Frank. Break. Stop it. Last warning.
Saw our pre-fight interview with Tyson's deposed trainer Kevin Rooney. We should now report that Rooney has left that camera position and gone back to the Golden Gloves amateur boxing competition in Schenectady. He is not watching this fight.
And remember that he said he thought the fight would be tougher than other people did.
Look, I see so much body exposed of Bruno.
Get right.
It's like an open invitation.
Left hook inside. And an uppercut with the right. And Bruno is wobbled again. Bruno will try to hold on. Tyson tries to get punching room and hits Bruno with an elbow in the mouth. Uppercut, right hand. Bruno's in serious trouble. A left hook. And Richard Steele watching carefully. Keeping Bruno up at this moment. There's blood trickling from his nose and his mouth. Tyson really doing damage with the uppercuts. Just missed with the right. Trying to land the one haymaker.
Punching it out.
Oh, it's just a matter of time here.
This is vicious punishment.
That's that shot. That's that bolo shot.
And
beautiful
Richard
shot.
Steele has seen enough. As Terry Lawless throws in the towel simultaneously.
That was that shot, Jim. That double shot with the same hand.
And what you saw there, as I said earlier in the round, is a mark of the progress of Mike Tyson from a good, raw, young heavyweight into a great heavyweight who knew how to go about his work.
Official time, 2:55 of round number 5. In a professional execution, Mike Tyson makes relatively short work, not as short as some believed it would be, but relatively short work of a game challenger in Frank Bruno.
A game challenge by Frank Bruno. Bruno held his own. Forget about what the critics thought. Bruno was in there. He was able to hurt Mike Tyson, gain some respect, but Tyson, as usual, was able to come back strong and put Frank Bruno out of the fight game.
So victory number 1 for the new team Tyson. Victory number 1 for the corner group of Aaron Snowell and John Horn and Jay Bryce.
Give me this belt.
Well, Mike Tyson just started his momentum, started building up his points and his punches, and he's starting to wear down Frank Bruno. I like the looping right hand. Some miss, but you know, Jim, the punch that really did the most damage was the uppercuts, little short uppercuts.
Here is the same action, and there you saw the left hook inside that started it, much as was the case in his destruction of Michael Spinks, followed by a right uppercut solidly to the face of Bruno, and after that, the challenger was just holding on. And there was a moment there where Tyson got inside and smashed an elbow into Bruno's mouth to make punching. There's the uppercut.
Those are the short uppercuts that do so much damage, and people just don't appreciate those little short shots. Now watch these shots here with the same hand. Again, that left hook has been doing a great deal of damage to Frank Bruno in the earlier rounds. A lot of them missed, but the punch that did get through, Jim, were able to slow down Frank Bruno. That shot there, the uppercut, beautiful combination. Now watch as he goes to the body and he doubles his shots up.
All right, here now the sequence which ended the bout as Richard Steele ultimately decided he had seen enough. And at this moment, Terry Lawless, the manager of Frank Bruno, was running along the ring apron with a towel in hand, asking Steele to stop it.
It's a double punch with the same hand, to the body, to the chin. Here it is, to the midsection, right up the middle. Beautiful shot. He's hurt a lot of guys. In fact, he knocked out Rebalta the same way. You see the leverage of Mike Tyson. There, to the body and straight up the middle. I'm gonna use that shot one day.
Has any heavyweight ever thrown the uppercut with such devastating effect?
Not that way, and Jim is short and powerful and a great deal of leverage.
Certainly not in recent memory. Has anyone used that punch?
In the middle, right there, and straight up.
Right there.
Oh, beautiful shot.
He once offended some members of the boxing press when he said after knocking out Jesse Ferguson with a similar shot that his objective was to drive the nose bone up into the brain. It's just a mnemonic, a technique for knowing what to do with the uppercut. Now to Larry Merchant with the champion. Larry?
Mike, another one on your belt, another notch. Was this harder than you anticipated?
No, not at all, because I knew that he was going to come up. He was talking, and the way he was talking, I knew he was hyped. He was ready to go, and I knew I was the best fighter in the world.